Welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. And I'm here to do another collective energy reading for Valentine's Day, y'all. I hope that everyone is doing well, whether you're single, whether you're attached, whether you're, I don't know, multiple attached, whatever is going on in your life. I'm here to give you an energy reading to see what Spirit has to give you. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can always get notified when I post. So what's up, guys? How's this Valentine's Day? This Tuesday in 2023. How's it going for you? That's too many cards, sorry. Well, let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm using a vice versa deck. Spirit, give me a message for my collective. We got justice in the past energy. That's giving me something about to go your way. Victory is yours. We got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we got masculine energy on the board. Tell me your Spirit. Uh-oh. He better come correct for this Queen of Pentacles because her back is turned. But this is the counterpart. So this is you and your counterpart. Or you and your counterpart. Because in the hidden energy, her back is turned. Spirit said that's the truth. And that's nothing but the truth. So you need to come correct with her because King of Pentacles, I don't know what kind of gift you coming with. And don't get me wrong. I don't mean love bomb anybody. You know, me personally, I don't celebrate specifically the day of Valentine's Day. I feel like every day is Valentine's Day. Anytime you want to show love, right? But Spirit said there's something about truth here that has been difficult. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, so I feel like this reading is for a masculine energy. Does not have to be a man, but somebody in their masculine energy. You better come clean with this queen right here because the truth came out. The truth came out and she turned her back. Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is also meaning like whatever you do, it really needs to be a big deal. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is self-sufficient. They don't need anything, financially or whatever. They're okay on their own, It's nice to have the Ten of Pentacles. It's nice to have the Ten of Cups. It's nice to have, a partner, somebody to love and adore. But they will stay single until the right one comes along. This is the energy I'm getting with the two swords here. This is the sword of victory and truth. The Justice card is also not only balancing the scales, but holding the sword of victory and truth. For this to be here, that means there has to be a truth. Somebody has to come clean. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Somebody is considering moving on. I feel like this masculine energy has disappointed this queen. Yep. So the Page of Swords is here. This is somebody spying. I feel like the masculine energy has been watching their queen move away. Now, this is not, what you want for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to pull out my my Romance Angels book cards, because I don't understand. Like, we're supposed to be celebrating love, collective. Why would the queen have her back turned? Why would, this card represents somebody needing a good reason to turn back around. True love. This is your counterpart, right? So what happened? What happened? Talk to me, y'all. Tell me in the comment section. What's going on? The love ain't loving like it used to? Tell me more, Spirit. Why is justice here? Religious factors. Okay. So somebody was traditional or sticking to the way they were raised or their religious, concerns, Spirit said somebody not allowed to. So these two don't differ in their spiritual practice. One could be Christian, one could be Muslim. Doesn't have to be, but that's an example. Like very stark differences in how maybe they worship or they live their life. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and or spiritual path. This could also be very different childhood backgrounds. Like one could come from intact parents, one could come from a single parent, or maybe being adopted, right? So the way they grew up is very different. One could be toxic, one could be healthy, that kind of thing. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Oh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. The King of Pentacles energy is looking to move on. Or they're not as excited about this relationship as they were. This could even be a queen that turned her back, but she was the one that was wrong. That take it out resonates because everybody that turned their back aren't necessarily how they say that those who are without sin cast the first stone. She could be turning her back feeling like she didn't get what she wanted. She could be quite spoiled, you know what I mean, and expecting more from him, and he could be tired of it. Their backgrounds are so different. They're like I said, religious factors or spiritual path, something could be so different. The truth recently came out, and he's an unrequited love. Tell me more, Spirit. Retreat. Yeah. So, this person, Queen, it's time to disconnect from the world. I don't know. This can go multiple ways, but I feel like she's definitely turning her back. I'm not saying she's the victim, or I'm not saying she is the criminal, but there's a turning of a back. These two are not getting along, and their counterparts. So that means they do, as much as they don't have in common, they still have a lot in common. That's the energy I'm getting. Tell me more. Oh, man. Very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This somebody needs clarity. Excuse me while I pick up these cards that flew out my hand. Someone needs clarity about what they really and truly want in a relationship. And I don't think there's clarity here. I feel like somebody is, I feel like that's why it is unrequited love, because you don't know what you want with a person. If you're confused in any way, it only confuses the union, right? Because, I don't know, say somebody says, like me, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day personally because I feel like every day is Valentine's Day for me, right? I express my love daily to my partner. So that's not a big day for me to spend stuff. But I would be a walking contradiction if I said, oh, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but then I'm always expecting a gift on Valentine's Day. Like, what's the point? You got to know what you want. You got to get clear. You can't have it both ways. You can't say no, but then I really mean yes. You got to know what you want. Come on, my Spirit. Oh, come on. There we go. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So the two of them, these two, let me see what the bottom of the deck is. Engagement. Your love life is a... So somebody's moving to a different relationship. Somebody's been thinking more about the past than the present. Take out resonate could be the masculine. Could also be the feminine. She's retreating. She's moving on. Six of Swords. He's watching her leave, probably letting her. Maybe there's a lot of arguments and disagreements in this current relationship, but I feel like there's also somebody trying to come in with a reconciliation. So there may be somebody in the past energy that wants to prove that they were the one, or I don't know. Let's see. Somebody wants to prove something to this Queen, to this Nine of Pentacles energy. Somebody got something that they want to prove. They're moving away. They're not happy at all. Whatever has been found out, there's probably irreconcilable differences. This could be a divorced couple or soon to be divorced couple. But, you got to take it like, sometimes we got to move out each other's way. We could have old relationships that are convenient. People are not genuinely happy in the union, but they stick around because, I know him, he knows me. We got finances tied up together. But that's not a reason to stay with somebody. It has to be requited love, not unrequited love. It has to be attraction and chemistry to keep it going. I just split the deck. You got free will. Somebody has to make a choice. And there's a lot of pride and ego. So, especially with them coins, that comes with a lot of materialism. Some people care about what it looked like, not what it is. You know what I mean? This is like caring what it looks like, but not caring about what it is. All right, tell me about religious factors in the justice spirit. Divine masculine. Okay, so it's definitely, like I said from the beginning, the divine masculine, the masculine energy who's finding out some sort of truth that, this is not working for him. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, there's been repetitive cycles. I feel like there's been a lot of arguments, disagreements over the truth, over the lack of chemistry, over the lack of attraction, over the fact that there may be somebody else coming in here, probably coming toward this queen, could even be coming toward that masculine, but there is something coming between the two. Tell me more, spirit. Inner child. Okay. And you know what I'm getting to? I said it earlier and I didn't want to believe it. You know what it was? I really didn't want to believe it, but it is what it is. I really feel like this queen is childish. She's probably one of those type of people that shut down communication versus having communication. And that could be the biggest difference between the two of them. Somebody that will give you the silent treatment or won't address issues or play with you and give you word salad and be indirect because they can't face the truth or whatever the matter is. They can't come clean. They don't take accountability or responsibility. It's somebody who has some healing to do because they have inner child issues that haven't dealt with yet. And when you bring that into a relationship, unless you're both willing to heal and work on those things together, those things never work out long because somebody stays stuck when they don't heal, right? And the other person may be saying, hey, we're supposed to grow together. And then but we keep going through cycles of the same thing. Tell me more, spirit. Tell me one more on that. Yeah. Definitely with the inner child and the self-worth, I feel like, and then trying to decide what you want, you got to work on your self-worth before what you think you need or what you think you want can come through. You can't, if you don't have self-worth, you can't 100% be clear with somebody else what they should give you. Because first, you have to validate yourself. First, you have to love yourself. First, you have to be secure with you. I don't feel like this energy is not secure. Tell me about reconciliation with this Nine of Pentacles energy. Not too many cards, sorry. I don't know why cards want to fly out my hand today, but today in particular, they are flying. I just saw deception, but it didn't pop out. So there's some sort of deception here. Tell me more, spirit. Of a union. Yeah, there's a reconciliation about to happen. These are two cards of a union with two people. I feel like the queen or the feminine energy is moving on. She probably has somebody in the background. Hate to say it, but sometimes they do it. Yeah. She probably has somebody in the background all the while playing with this King of Pentacles who is stable, putting them through cycles because she hasn't grown up yet. Now, I'm using words he and she, but I'm talking about masculine and feminine energy. So you guys take it how it resonates. But just some people that just lie. They just lie. They lie, they lie, they lie. And the thing is about lies, there's an energy attached to you. So when you're not being honest with another person that knows you, that spends time with you, your energy frequency is different when you lie. And not everybody can pick up on it right away, but it starts to add up later, especially in hindsight. When you think about it later, you go, dang, you know what? That didn't add up, and this didn't add up, and this didn't add up. And then they start really digging a little deeper. Why? Because your truth is not matching what you're saying. And I feel like this energy has caused grief. Like I feel like this feminine energy is moving towards somebody else and giving this King of Pentacles, Page of Swords energy grief. I feel like he kind of, like I said, watched her move out of his life. And actually, it may be bringing him peace, but in the meantime, it's not. Sometimes we're in a certain station in life where when things don't go right or when we need to let go, it's very painful to release it. But when we get on the other side of it, we realize how relieved we are, how, it no longer bogs me down because you let it go. And I feel like this Page of Swords energy is about to be relieved from this grief as this past. It's not the best timing sometimes. You feel like, why now? But Spirit's like, why not? Right? If you're not happy, when is it going to be? If you're not going to let it go, the universe will conspire to show you why or how or help you let it go. So, as much as I wanted this to be about a union, this is more about another union beginning. Apparently, somebody is moving on to a whole different relationship and probably returning to somebody from their past. Now, I will say this as a word of caution. Some people think going back to the past is familiar and okay and all that stuff. It could be. It could be. But sometimes we go back and we forget, why did we let it go in the first place? Why would we keep repeating cycles? If this queen was the type of person who entered cycles with people and pulled in and out, I feel like this king is exiting the cycle for good now. He also may be moving on to somebody, a new union or a past union. He's releasing the burden. He's releasing the grief that comes with this. Tell me more about the union, Spirit. Tell me more about the union. Yeah. Now there's another feminine energy here, and it's in a reverse. So on her way out, she may be quite nasty or disrespectful, or there's the third party is nasty and rude, vengeful even, harsh with the tongue, smart, but maybe not as smart as she thinks. Tell me about self-worth, Spirit. Tell me about self-worth. One at a time. One at a time. Okay. So also the challenge is here that this person, whomever it is, take out resonates, you or your person, somebody is gaining their self-worth slowly. Like they may be slowly going through a dark night of the soul. You might feel like nothing is happening, there's no growth, but there's a slow transition. Like they're determined to get it right in their life. They're determined to move on and be. This is somebody who has to go back and deal with some stuff from their childhood with this self-worth. They might present as a king or may present as a queen, but it is time to readdress some things that they need to heal from. need to forgive. You know what I mean? Like to release it. Tell me more. Come on, Nima. Four of Wands. This is impacting the home life. Yeah. This union was supposed to be a bond that wasn't going to break. This union was supposed to be tight. But this situation is not, it's not given what it looks like. It's kind of like, I want to say it's that phony energy. It's that energy like it looked good. We made vows to each other. We promised each other stuff, but we didn't unpack who we are and who we could be. We didn't work together. We're not on the same timeline. You're here, I'm there. We're not growing. We're cycling. Now person is in grief. And there's a decision has been made. This person has made a decision to let it go. Like this was a hard decision to make. When the Two of Swords is here, you know, especially in the upright, you don't really want to do what you got to do. But when I see it in reverse, it's given that feeling of I don't have a choice anymore, right? There's going to be a move on. There's going to be a shift. There's going to be a change no matter what. So yeah, that's your reading. You know, somebody has to make a choice. It's going to happen whether they want it to or not. There's going to be a bit of grief and transition involved. But bottom line, I was about to say bottom of the deck. Bottom line is somebody has to move on to their happiness and leave an unrequited love situation alone. So build on your self-worth and your inner healing. Nima, come here. I'm right here. You're making too much noise. And you just came in here to make noise. Excuse that, y'all. This is my 14-year-old cat who thinks she is the boss of this house, right? Probably because she is. Anyway, I'm going to close out this reading. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for coming and checking out my content. Peace.